But then what I know is that her son, he had a few complications when he was very young. And then when he was able to come on the phone and be like, hello, uncle, how are you? Can you bring Shay around? That really inspired me. And I was like, wow. I was like, I couldn't believe that he was, it was such a shock. So that now flipped a light bulb in my head. Now, you know when they say God works in mysterious ways and everything happens for a reason. Yeah. So let's say about maybe a few days later, I went to the doctors and the doctors was there and they asked me now about my daughter's injections. And I refused to give my daughter her vaccination. So she has not got her MMR jab. She has no polio jab, none of these vaccinations that they first have. And when I said that, my doctor said to me, if this is your choice, that is your choice. But why? And I said, because I believe that the protection from God is more powerful than anything. And I believe that man, we develop things to try and manipulate what God is doing. But if God says yes, no one can say no. So I believe in his immune system and whatever he wants for my daughter. So the doctor said to me, this is what a lot of people say, but what are you going to do now to protect your daughter's health? Because some people say they don't want to do this, but they don't go and do anything else further to replace this. So have a think about that. So when I went, I started thinking, and then I went to my old friend and I asked her about the products. And I said, well, because I know you for whatever, just give me a discount on it. And she said, if you want a discount, join the business. I said, listen, do you know I work in security? Do you know I work 18-hour shifts in security? I'm a property inspector. I do operational supervisor. So I'm controlling about 30 to 50 staff and doing 18-hour shifts. I have no time to take up an extra job. She said, that's fine. It's just something in the background. I said, no. I do that alongside property inspection. That's 9 to 5. So on the weekend, I do 18-hour shifts. Then during the weekday, I do 9 to 5 inspecting properties. I am a full-time father with my daughter Shay. So I have no time. And then she said, well, to be honest, if you want a discount, you just get involved in the business and that's it. And I said, okay, well, how much is it? She said, it's £50. I said, well, £50 and I haven't got time. And for me to be stocking products like do I look like an Avon lady? Do I look like I'm going to be doing Tupperware party and be like, hey, take my capsule? I haven't got time for that. And then she laughed and said, it's not like most businesses because you're not a representative or a brand ambassador. You are a franchise owner. You actually become a partner of a franchise. And this is a multi-billion-pound company. So she says, Spyro, you are an intelligent man and you understand the difference between businesses. So if I tell you to become a franchise partner, how much money would you expect to put down? And I said, automatically, you would need at least anywhere between 10 to 50,000. She said, exactly. So I said, that's why I don't believe you. You cannot be a franchise partner for £50. It doesn't make sense. Shut up your mouth and just give me my discount. And she said, okay, if you say so anyway, I'm going. Have the research. You have my website. Have a look at. Goodbye. And then I actually went to look, and what I saw is I did psychology and criminology at university, and in psychology to get a gold standard study, you need to have minimum 500 people to research a product. That's to get a gold standard. And then when I looked into this business, I saw there was over 37 gold standard research studies into the product. And I thought, that means that's 37 times 500 at least. And it's not from normal company, from back-end companies like your pharmacy. It's from places like King's College Hospital, from Yale University, Oxford University. This is the type of research that you can't buy into. And I thought, okay. I started looking at it. I asked her about the business properly. She said, I don't have to hold no products. There's no products to hold on to, no stock to hold on to. You just basically have your website. When people are interested, you send them your website. And she said, basically build it up with an hour a day. I said, what do I have to do in terms of working? She said, take your product, live your life, and enjoy your life. That's it. And I said, I started to understand. When I took it, I got involved, and then as I started taking it, I wake up in the morning, I take my capsules, I have a shake. Then she said, why do I not record it or take a picture of it? I said, why? She said, because no one knows I'm taking it if I don't show it. All you have to do is show it. And then I started understanding. And then I started to think to myself, if as a man, the reason why we don't look at these businesses, because we as a men, we're used to going out to work. We're used to putting our hand in, and it's like if we don't get dirty, if we don't get muddy, if we haven't put some energy in, it doesn't feel like we've actually worked. So it doesn't really make sense to be taking pictures to generate an income. It doesn't correspond with the mind. But women, where is that most women, the reason why there's a lot more women in this business is because they're at home, and like, let's say during times of pregnancy, during times of when they're sick, they scroll on social media more than men do. So because of this, they will see the opportunity and it's like, you know what, let me try. And because they try, that's how they see it. But we as men, we're so skeptical. So I remember Chris, I remember meeting you at an event, I think it was maybe a year ago. And then he asked me, he said, no, just before, I think it was a year before COVID, yeah, he asked me, he said, is this business real? I said, I've only been in this business 6 months and I've already been able to fly to Barcelona. I've never been abroad in my life. Like, I am 36, and the first thing I remember, when I got older, I came over on my mother's passport. So then once I actually got my passport in my name, it's like I had to start generating enough money to actually have that money. And then I got into problems in life, so I couldn't now fly for the next couple of years. And I thought, I've never been able to fly. But now from a business, I've been able to fly to Barcelona and to go down to places like Brighton. I was like, listen, brother, I don't know, but it looks real. It's real. I think you just stick it, just work with it. And then he said, okay. And I asked him, he told me about his testimony, he told me about his wife, and I thought, wow, we'll see each other again. And I'm so glad, like, he's doing so well. And when you hear about it, as men, we are so skeptical because men, as I said, we're known to be the breadwinners. If I'm not going out to get this money, then it doesn't make sense. But how can I stay at home and take picture? And the hardest thing to explain to somebody is how you are getting paid for living your life. This is why. And I explain to people that now I've quit my job in property inspection. I've quit my job in security. I do this full time because, as Anthony said, you get more time to spend with the kids. It's one of those ones where, as a man, and Shay was my first child. As a man, I was like, having a child, I have to go out to work more to make sure I have enough money to generate for her. But it's like I don't have the time because I'm now, as I told you, I was working 2 jobs. So working 2 jobs, when do I have the time? I leave at home at 4 o'clock in the morning. I come back 6, 7 o'clock. I maybe get to read a book with her. But now I am so happy because I get to spend all the time that I want with her, and it's on my term. And then what the products have done for me, because as I said, this is why I tell everybody, if you are thinking about this business, if you are considering it, don't think it's £50. 50 is what is that? Less than is, and what is done, I got in it to get a discount. So how my friend now eventually turned the key, as I say, she said, listen, it's £50 to join the business, and all you do is you get a discount on your own products, and you can get your daughter's products for free. I said, are you serious? She said, yeah. I said, okay, £50. You know what? Let me do this. And 2 years later, I quit property inspection and security. And the thing that actually helped me so much, the last thing I'm going to leave you with is, in November of the year before last, I was up for my eviction. Yeah, most people, obviously, you don't tell everyone your hardships, but I was up for eviction because the housing benefit had got too much, and it was coming up to maybe £6,000 in debt. And they said, sorry, it was £8,000 in debt. They said I need to clear at least 6,000 to save my house. And it wasn't the point of the eviction where, you still got to go to court. This was, they're telling me on Monday, the 19th of November at 9 a.m., I am leaving the property with the bailiffs that are coming to change the lock. So I had 1 month. Remember, it's the 19th. So I had 1 month. And then my upline at the time, she said, listen, you get paid on the 10th. Yeah. And what I will do is I can't give you the money because everyone has their own thing. But if you try hard, I will see what I can do. What I did, I basically worked, I basically just spoke to everybody, tell everyone about this business. I told my friends, my mum. At the end of that month, I was able to pull about £2,700 from the business. I got 2 promotions in 1 month, got to my position of SC. I turned around and pulled £4,000 home from the business because it was 2 months promotions and 1 month were backdated. I was like, wow, my 2 friends now gave me £500 each. I now had up to the £6,000. I was able to save my house, and I thank God the Almighty that I'm here, because I'm thinking to myself, there is no way I could ever have worked enough to save my house. No way. No, even when I was doing the stupidness I was doing when I was younger, and let's say selling rubbish on road, I was thinking, what time would you have to be able to build up something to go and find the amount of people to even start generating the amount of money to still be? But now I thank God every single day down here, and I tell people, I put my hand on my heart, and my God said, let your yes be yes and your no be no. Don't swear on anything. And I can tell you, I put my hand on my heart, and I tell you, the only reason why I'm in my house now is because of this business. And there is no way I would have been able to get it before. And my daughter, everyone's saying how Shay is powerful, she is strong. She's 4 years old, and she's been taking the chewy since she was 7 months. That is the only reason why I got into the business. And I remember when she was born, because as I'm Nigerian, I had a naming ceremony. And at the ceremony, they said to me, the birth of my daughter, the doors in my life that have been closed have now been opened. I see it with my daughter. I see it instantly. And what I was telling people, you cannot even imagine the health testimony that it's gone, because I can tell you my own. I managed to gain 1 stone in 1 month. But Shay, Uncle, I'm sorry, I just have to quickly do this. Shay, quickly.
Yeah,
Shay,
go ahead. That's the beauty of the business. Sure.
Quick thing. So, because 2 weeks ago, I went to the doctors because her nose was very stuffy, yeah? And the doctor was saying that she had hay fever, yeah? I know you're shy.
Don't be shy, Shay. Don't be shy.
Shay, look. Come, just tell me about hay fever, yeah? So what happened with your hay fever? Oh, okay, Shay, no, don't worry. I thought you wanted to do the Zoom for me. I did. You did? Okay, just tell him what happened with your hay fever. No, she's too shy. Basically, I went to the doctors. Okay, you stay there and just answer me, yeah? So I went to the doctors, and the doctor was saying that her nose was very congested. And they said it's probably because she's got hay fever. So they gave me hay fever medication, yeah? So after, I said, okay, you know what? I've noticed that she stopped taking her berries, but she was having her fruit and vegetables. So maybe I should give her back her berries. And then I gave her berries. And Shay, when I gave you berries, what happened?
My nose stopped.
Your nose stopped.
My nose was clear.
You hear that? Her nose was clear. How long? It was the next day. The next day. The next day, and her nose was not stuffy. She was jumping on. She done a live video for me, was saying, "Daddy, my nose is not stuffy. My nose is not stuffy." Wow. And I'm explaining to people that in this season right now, where people are talking about hay fever, you see us jumping up, and you see the captions, and they say these fruit, veg, and berries. They say, "Oh, this is for energy." I'm saying it's for energy. I'm saying it's for skin. I'm saying this for my daughters, for my hay fever. I'm saying it's for everything. And I do not see a business to make money. But why I make money is because it works. So what I'm saying is, don't think about it. It's £50, and all you have to do is you take your product and allow the product to work on your body how it works on your body. And then what you do is you tell people about it, however you want to. People say, "Oh, I can't do Facebook. I'm not sure about social media." Do you know what I tell people? Can you work in Hilton Hotel? I used to work in the Hilton as a gym. Can you be a personal trainer? If you've never been a personal trainer, how would you know to be a personal trainer? Just because you've gone to the gym, it doesn't mean you know how to personal train. Can you also be an engineer? Because you deal with your electricity every single day? No. So what happens is you come on social media, and we now teach you. We hold your hand and we show you how to generate a social media income, because you have never worked on social media. Everybody on social media daily. But people on social media, they don't know how to generate. And that's what we're doing. All we do is we take the product and we live our life and get healthy. And that's my story.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, I told you at the beginning of this Zoom that you are in for a surprise. Have you seen the passion? This guy is just 36-year-old. See the passion. You understand? Don't go. Spyro, don't go. I want to ask you a question. Don't go.
I'm not going. I'm saying,
I have a question for you. Amazing testimony. Guys, another reason why you should believe in this business. This guy almost lost his house. He almost lost it. Do you know, if you live in UK, you know what it means to lose your house? This guy almost lost his house. But look at what happened. God raised help through this business. Guys, I've told you, quickly call your doubters to jump online and see people that this business have changed their life.
I tell people, sorry to interrupt you, uncle, but I tell people, listen, seriously, when you're doubting, a lot of people are doubting because they're in hard situations and they're in hardship and they want to generate an income and think, can I make it from this? Can I do what these people do? What I say is, you can't do what anybody does because nobody is you. You do what you only do by yourself. I remember when I first went to Barcelona and I met Constance, and I was like, wow. I said, you know what? This woman reminds me of my auntie, but the passion she has. And when I heard her story, and I was like, she sounds exactly like my aunt's story coming from over. And I was thinking, how many thousands of us Nigerians have this story? But actually, this woman has changed her life. And it's not only her. It's now Ego. It's now Grace. It's now Olivia. I was like, wow. I'm looking around and I'm seeing, and then I done something, and then someone said to me, when I called someone, I was doing a live video, someone said, if this is real, let me see ask someone about the income, because everyone could talk about money. What happened is, I asked someone in there, and they turned around and showed me their bank account. I said, huh? They said, yeah, that's Use Plus, you can see it. I said, wow. I asked my upline, because I thought, you know what, she ran me the business. She said, please, Spy, don't tell no one, because you're not really meant to speak about money, but we are here. And I said, huh? What I got from it, it's not that how much money I saw in the account. It was the fact that everyone was so confident at showing me their accounts. And I thought, how many times you go to work and you want to hide your paycheck? But this time they're screaming, I've got this. Like, Shay now screams, it's payday. like, so.
Good. You know what? I want you to please use this opportunity. Talk to millennials that are still struggling. Many people are out there, they don't know direction. Just in a nutshell, just tell them that you, in your 30s, you can do this business. You don't need to wait till 50 when you are nearing retirement. Just speak to them, both male and female, watching you. They are watching you, or tell the parents to tell their kids, to tell their millennials that they should come on board. Go ahead.
What I will tell you is this. No one hears naturally from your own people. So your friends will never hear from you. So put them in front of somebody else. Let them see. As you say, like, I'm quite young. But when I tell my mom, now my mom joined the business because she understood. But when I told my dad, it's like, they're very skeptical because they don't know, because we are Nigerians, we are Africans, and we are proud people. So it's like, if it doesn't generate income, it's not even if it's generating now. It's like, my dad taught me how to be a businessman. He had a shop for 15 years with my mother, and he also runs his own cameraman business for over 25 years. So there's no way you can now tell him about doing something that doesn't make sense. But okay, sure, I'm coming, leave. But what is this? When you come into this business, whether you are younger or older, the only reason why it makes sense is because it's health. When it comes to your health, everybody wants to get healthy. That's the problem. Like, it doesn't matter what age you are. As I said, I got into it because I only wanted a discount on the products for her, not for myself, for her. She's only 4. She will be 5 on the 29th of July. She knows her maths. She knows her alphabet. She will tell you when her birthday is. She'll tell you what she wants for her birthday. And so what I'm saying is that is for the young parents out there who are wondering, how do I get your kids to eat more fruit and vegetables? How do I get my kids to concentrate? How do I get my kids to listen? This is for them. For the older ones, where we know that actually, as we're getting older, our bodies are deteriorating. We're breaking down in different ways. You don't have an X-ray to see inside yourself. So what it is that when you see this business, don't get into the business to try and sell products. If you try and sell, you will fail. You try to improve yourself. You look at these products are incredible. They help people lose weight, gain weight, clear skin conditions. Like I said, hay fever. One day I gained a stone in 1 month. All it is take the products and don't be quiet about it. We are Nigerians and we are proud. We are African and we are proud. But actually, when we are proud, we only like to talk when we actually have success. The good thing about this business is this business likes to show you the improvement of the success, but it happens like that. But you don't have an X-ray to see inside yourself. So I know that if I go to sleep at 4 o'clock and I have to wake up at 7 a.m. to take Shay to school, I'll be tired. But today I'm not tired. Why? Because I'm taking my capsules. Tell people. No one can see that. They can see the weight loss. They can see the weight gain. Tell people. Now that doesn't matter any age, because when you are young, you are doing athletics. When you are young, you are studying. You are going to uni. When you're doing uni, you have to do certain courses and then try to go to work at the same time and still have to have your brain function at a certain level. Then as you get older and now you try to work 2 jobs and you have your first child. Come on, what people don't realize that there are so many benefits. What you need to do in this business, no matter how old or how young you are, is take the products and allow the products to work for yourself and don't be quiet about it. My parents think this business is originally for young people because they see me. Do you see? So what I'm saying is when you see on the platform and you see whether you're older, no, it doesn't mean nothing, because I have seen people in this business who are 92 years of age. Yeah, talking about Juice Plus, it made me go skiing at 92. I've seen people at 19 become millionaires. So what I'm saying is, not health has no barrier on age. But if you are a religious person, if you're a Christian, if you believe in, as they say, the karma and the energy of the earth, then we know that we should eat from the earth. God said, eat from the fruit of the earth. Yeah. If you're a vegan and lover, eat from the earth. This business does it for everybody. So that is why the devil is against this business. So we will stop you. And I will tell you this: if you did make a decision to do this business, I guarantee you that something struggle will happen in your life. And that is not my fault. But I'm saying God said that when you are chosen, when you get to the anointing, then you will get to the assignment, because he will now come to ask you, are you sure that you really want this? Are you sure? So I knew that when I lost my house, I had to pray every day, and I knew that, Father, what should I do? Should I go and do some rubbish? Should I go and steal? Or no, actually, God said I am anointed and I'm the righteousness of him. So in order for me to do it, I must continue to go through, and it will come, because your life is going to change. How can your life change if everything is the same? How can you have a new house if you're still in the same house? How do you have a new car if you're still going through the same car? So this business is for any age, for older, for younger. It just is about your health, and that has no limit.
Thank you so much. You've nailed it. Thank you. Guys, please, a round of applause for him, please. Thank you so much. Thank you. I told you, each time I listen to you, I feel like I don't want to stop, because you talk with passion. You are so full of energy about it. Thank you. I'll come back to you. Bossman Anthony, where are you? We are rounding up, though. Guys, we are leaving very soon. Bossman Anthony, are you there? Where is my presidential marketing director?
I'm here. That's wonderful.
Okay, that's wonderful. Guys, my guests tonight are something else. The 3 of them are people have studied. I don't just bring people to my Zoom. No. I studied their life, and I see they are what an exemplary life. Bossman Anthony, you see, in this business, I want you to talk to them. Talk to people that we have fun. I remember that you gifted your wife. You see, this business make you to you do extraordinary thing. People are just looking at you. You are a big shot, You do extraordinary thing. You gifted your wife recently. And I keep on saying, wow, this business is too good. Please, can you just talk to men? Today is Father's Day. I am hammering on men. Women, I'm not neglecting you. Today is our day. Please permit me. We'll be talking about men. Talk to men that are still struggling to even give a perfume. Honestly, I will not say what you gifted your woman, but it is something that if anybody hear it now, somebody can even fall down. So talk to men. Men that are still laid back. If you want to live this man is living a fulfilled life. You are a blessed man. And we give glory to God on your behalf. Talk to us as a father. Talk to us.
We should all strive. I think we're all striving. We should all strive to a point where we can give something to our wife, to our children. For me, I was like, hold on, let me talk to madam. Darling,
you can bring madam. Tell madam to show her face. Tell her to show her face.
Okay.
Tell her to show her face if possible.
So what happened is that we're all striving to give something to wife, our children. Actually, for me, I didn't want to go to that level. Okay. But she's like, no, I want to drive a new car.
Wow. 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 You've let the cat out of the bag. Wow. Wow.
I was like, why will you go and spend that amount, as a man, like, come on, man. That is a house, man. That is a moving house, man. I'm like, but the key thing is that when somebody has worked, okay, when somebody has put in all the effort and has strived, okay, and I've had an opportunity like this, okay, it's not really per se as per my own source of income. It's the family source of income. You know what I'm saying? So you get to a point where you can actually relax and do things that you've always at the backside in your mind that, oh, I wish I can do this. I was like, okay, let's go for it. So what this business will give to you is an opportunity to be able to express that your love. Okay? Express that your gifting.
You make me jealous.
Hey, it doesn't have to. I was once like you, bro. So what I'm trying to say here is that is what this opportunity gives to you is it offer you the time and it offer you the opportunity to express what you want to do. If I tell you, for example, like in my community in Nigeria, okay, it is what we're doing in the name of Juice Plus is absolutely. I
still want to come there, but go ahead, tell us now. Tell us.
So it is about giving, okay?
Yeah.
The ability to give. What this business will do for you, it will give that opportunity to show forth that you're kind-hearted, okay, to other people and to the surrounding. To the people around you. It is interesting, I've been in a family where you have different set of kind of people. Some people have the opportunity, they will tell you, Tiadara or Loma Diashe, they will pray for you from in 30 minutes. I'm from that part too. And I'm also from my Igbo community where my uncle will come and say, are you stupid? Are you mad? And he will just throw me 5,000 naira. I will forget the stupid he talked and I took the money.
You take the
You see, having resources allow you to show that kindness that you have, irrespective of what you are saying. The person says, okay, you say, am I stupid? Do you think I'm your dad? And yet he just threw me a 10,000 naira. You think I will remember whether you are my dad or not my dad? No, I don't think I want money. I know you have a heart. You're just trying to tell me, look, I want you to work. I want you to work. I'm not your dad. I want you to go and look for something there and do it. So this opportunity will grant you the opportunity that you can actually share that your kind heart. That heart that you have that you've not been able to show, that you've always been praying for.
Yeah.
This is the platform for it. This is a mammoth platform for it.
Thank you.
And I tell you, it's interesting.
Thank you so much. You see, time will not permit us if we start to enumerate what this gentleman and the wife has been able to achieve through this business. Honestly, if you want to follow them, go on Facebook and follow them. You will see what they are giving back. And the thing he said about this business is it empowers you to give back. And like I used to tell people, this business can help you to start another business in life. It can even help you to start something else from this business. And the most thing you can do to any human being is to give back. What God has given to you, you want to give back. And that is what they are doing. Boss, thank you so much. We appreciate you and your leadership in the business. We appreciate you. We salute you. We salute your wife. You are doing great. Don't go. Will you give us last word before you go? Bossman Christopher. Bossman Christopher, over to you. Your first holiday was fantastic. I know several holidays have come. You have treated madam. You have treated madam. Before, it seems like if you want to talk, your voice was shaking. But this business has given you a loud voice. I want you to talk to men out there that they are still shaking. That, if there is no money in your pocket, the absence of money is annoyance. You will come home, you'll be nagging. You will do everything. You will go to a shop, you'll be asking, If you see a man asking how much is this thing in a shop, that man need to come to see this our business. So talk to men that are still going to shop asking how much is this. You just don't ask. You finish, you say, give me bill plus total. Just tell them to give you the bill plus total. So please tell them what this business has done and how this business has empowered you and given you a voice. Go ahead, boss man. We are rounding up, guys. Don't worry.
Yes. So what I can say is that the business has got a very comprehensive compensation plan. And this compensation plan is for everyone.